My name is Youma Wally Ndong. I am a young married Gambian, 30 years of age, have a son, and then I'm an entrepreneur and also working full-time in a company called Approved Services, APS. Well, it all started back in 2009 when I started, these music videos, Nigerian music videos, when I see a lot of African fabric being worn by these Nigerian artists, and it really inspired me. And by then it was very difficult to have young people like us to wear African wear. And I can remember my mom used to force me to wear African every Friday, but it was because it was so big, these grand or big rappers, and these, I didn't feel like very comfortable with it. But when I saw these videos, I was like, wow, this is great. Then I said, why can't I start doing things like this? I started designing for myself. I would design something and take it to a tailor and say, I just want a top, and then I wear it with my jeans, or I want a wax trousers and I can wear it with my favorite top. That is how it all started. And then people started asking me, wow, I like your style. It's like I don't have a tailor, I am not a designer or anything, but I do create my own styles and then give it to the tailors to sew. So they started telling me, I think you can do this. Why don't you start sewing and stuff like that? Learn how to sew. But the learning part was like, I don't think it's gonna be happen anytime soon. But maybe what I can do is maybe just design and contract tailors to sew. This is how it started.
Purchase your tracks today.
Well, it wasn't money at first because it was very difficult, trying to introduce something that was totally new to the people. I'm not saying I am the first, but I could say I'm one of the first that started doing all this tops and bottoms because most of these big fashion designers were mainly focusing on ceremonial clothes, like weddings and party clothes, like big grand movers and stuff, but all these tops. And also what I started first was with patching t-shirts, having wax and patching it on the t-shirts or changing the sleeves. And then I opened a Facebook page and started putting all my stuff there, and I was amazed by the number of response I got from friends, from people I never knew. Like, whoa, this is great, this is great. That was really motivating, and I kept on doing more and more designs. I think I was doing well, yeah, but it was not, I wasn't financially ready to establish a business here. So when I was going to Sweden, I did a lot of designs, let's say 2 suitcases of designs, went there just to sell. That was the aim, was to sell. Then I had an opportunity because I always engage in social media. To be honest, it just pushed me to where I am today. So there was a lady in Sweden that saw my post and then called and said, we are having a fashion show, and then we are really happy about your stuff. We went through some of the fashion designers, and she thought, actually, I didn't call myself a fashion designer by then, but when she called me, I went there, showed her my stuff, and she was like, wow, this is great. So do you think you can dress some of our models? So unfortunately the sizing wasn't okay because they already had their models, but I said I had t-shirts where I patched with wax, and they had a dancing session on the pageant. So I was like, they could wear the t-shirts with their tights, and then that was where I got whoa, everyone was taking numbers and stuff. That's how it started. Then I took photo shoots, a lot of photo shoots, spent money and time with this, and made sure that my website was fully updated with good photos. Those are the things that also I invested in that really helped, because the problem was I couldn't sell my products, to be honest, because I was focused on design. And then later I came to realize that quality is very important, the finishing. So there's from the fashion show, a lady that has she's a white lady, but she has a store that sells African stuff. She called that she was interested in buying my stuff to sell it, but to be honest, it was just crazy. I went, and then she wasn't very happy with the finishing and the quality. So I just had to bring back everything. Well, I was awarded the most Inspirational Fashion Designer 2017 by Africa Crown International in Sweden. I think that has been really good, and I have really gained recognition. People started really contacting me to really know what I am up to, and a lot of opportunities afterwards. Like I said, I made a mistake, invested in money, took it there, and it couldn't sell because of the designs were really wow. But if you look at the finishing, maybe the buttons, the zippers, and then the seams were not. You know, that is a big problem that I'm even seeing here still with young fashion designers. But I was able to, you know, upgrade myself, learn better, and seek, you know, focus on quality. So, like, I have a lot of clients in UK and Sweden, and they do call and make their orders, and this is because I try to give them information that they need, like how to wash it, you know, the things that they you need. Information is key, and labeling and also branding is also important. I think that is what I'm focused on right now. I'm not afraid of competition. It motivates me. To me, when I design, I don't want to repeat it. So I would never claim this is mine. I have not made any manufactured any fabric, or did a design all by myself. Most of it is inspiration, and I try to create something new from it. But competition sometimes here, it's like people are just like, this is mine, she's copied me, or why is she doing this? I am doing it, or I did it first. You know, that is why I'm trying to have everyone on board. At least then we can, if we collaborate and work together, I think that this will really help with this unhealthy competition in the Gambia.